Last week, I watched my 3-year-old daughter talk to Siri on her iPad. I wasn't sure what to think. Should she be talking to Siri at such a young age? A study from MIT looking at the impact of using AI, and it reveals something surprising about how AI affects critical thinking. Here's how I'm preparing my daughter for a world with AI. Hi, I'm Chuck, an AI engineer who spent 30 years writing code before I realized that ChatGPT could code in seconds what took me hours. That moment forced me to understand not just how AI works, but how AI is impacting us. And as a father, I'm applying what I've learned to guiding my daughter in a world with AI. Let's talk about this MIT study before I share my thoughts on AI. Otherwise, my thoughts might not make sense. The MIT study sought to answer one question: what is the cognitive cost of using AI when writing an essay? I give you the high level summary here. The full study is linked in the description below. I encourage you to look at it. It's very informing. So in this study, they split the participants into 3 groups. Group 1, just their brains, no tools. Group 2 got access to a search engine. And group 3, they got ChatGPT. The brain-only group and the search engine groups had similar results. But the ChatGPT group, that was a completely different story. They fared much worse on recall and critical thinking tasks. Why? Because they copied and pasted ChatGPT's responses directly into their essays. The other 2 groups actually wrote their essays. The study concluded that excessive use of AI weakens critical thinking. In some young adults, critical thinking never developed at all. Relying solely on AI for critical thinking left participants gullible and lacking in creativity. To be fair, this is just one study in a space in its infancy. We should take it with a grain of salt. And also, the study gives a lot more detail. I'm just giving you a high level. So if you go and read the study, it lays everything out and why they came to the conclusions they did. But the study asks a fair question. How does AI influence human behavior? As a father, this concerns me. I want my daughter to thrive as an adult, and AI seems to be yet another pothole I have to avoid. My first reaction was, okay, that's it. I'm banning AI from my daughter's life. No AI for you. But let's be real. That's not realistic. So instead of banning AI, I need to find a balanced approach. But what does that look like? I've landed on 4 strategies to help my daughter navigate AI. So strategy 1, mastery before automation. Master the skill before automating it. An insight from the study revealed that understanding the subject and doing the work is key to expanding your knowledge and building critical thinking skills. AI's instant answers don't serve my daughter or anyone. When AI gives those instant answers, the aha or the why are lost. Being told and experiencing it are vastly different, even though they end in the same place. For example, she'll need to learn math before using AI to solve the math problems. Because when she figures out 7 times 3, she'll not only know the answer, but learn the pattern that she can apply to other math problems. Using AI robs her of this insight. It just gives her the answer, but the learning happens in the journey. Master woodworkers do the same thing with apprentices. You learn to cut joints by hand first. Then and only then do you get to use power tools. Strategy 2. AI is magical, but fallible. What's lost in all the AI hype is that AI can be wrong. For example, AI recently included glue as a key ingredient in pizza when asked for the perfect pizza. But that was a tasty pizza. When my daughter has the knowledge, she can recognize when AI is wrong. But she needs the knowledge. Knowledge layers like sediment in a pond. Each why, each book, each moment of curiosity adds a layer to knowledge. It leaves an accumulated understanding that lets her spot AI's wrong answers or anyone's wrong answers. Strategy 3, hard is okay. Hard is where the growth happens. What the study showed is that those who did the hard grew in critical thinking skills and memory. Those who did easy lost critical thinking and couldn't recall specifics. The study also showed that there is no middle ground. You're either gaining or you're losing. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, "But Daddy, it's too hard. Can you do it for me?" This is when I say, yes, it's hard, but that means you're learning and growing. You know what she says back? "But Daddy, I don't want to grow right now." You can't win, can you? We live in an instant culture, and AI is yet another extension of it. Some things just take time, and learning is one of those things. When my daughter is struggling with an activity and gets frustrated, I guide her in one of two directions. First, help her overcome the challenge. Sometimes a little nudge in the right direction is all she needs. Or second, let's step away for a few minutes and come back to the activity. The break allows her to collect herself and return fresh. While my daughter isn't quite old enough yet, another suggestion is using a struggle jar. Put hard-earned wins, or almost wins, in the jar, and celebrate the process of struggling, even if they're not quite successful. The point is to celebrate the effort and the accomplishment, not whether they were 100% successful. Strategy 4, AI is a thinking partner, not a replacement. AI is here, and it's only getting more intertwined with our daily lives. Some might interpret the study's results as a warning not to use AI. I think it's a wrong interpretation. It's here, it's not going anywhere. Offloading your thinking to AI is the wrong way, as the study reveals. But think of AI as a study buddy who is sometimes wrong. The best study sessions are collaborative, where you question each other. Well, my daughter is only 3 years old, and this conversation is a few years away. I'm already thinking about what to say. In my own interactions with AI, I use a framework called Think, Check, Create. This helps me get the best out of AI without offloading my thinking to AI. Think first. Create the first draft. Think about the topic, the problem, and the possible solutions. The more you explore the idea, the stronger the foundation you'll start with. Check with AI. Ask for feedback on your first draft. Ask AI to qualify its answers. Challenge AI on its response. If needed, provide additional information to the conversation. And then create something new. Combine what you learn from AI with your knowledge and create something new. Don't copy AI's responses. Instead, internalize them and write them in your own voice. This forces you to make them your own. Here's a simplified version for kids. Think is brain first. Check, AI feedback. Create, combined in your own voice. For example, think, write all you know about elephants. Check, ask AI for feedback on what you wrote and any facts about elephants you missed. Create, combine the feedback from AI to create something new in your own words about elephants. This makes AI a tool which helps my daughter think and grow, and not an AI crutch that weakens her. AI is here. It's not whether our children will use AI, it's a matter of when. The question is, will they use AI as a crutch or a tool? The next time my daughter tells me, "Daddy, it's too hard," it means she's learning. And the best thing I can do is support her. This might be a small nudge over the finish line, or just taking a break and going for a walk and enjoying the outdoors. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. It helps others find my videos and it helps me grow my channel. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. To connect with me, you can comment below or find me on social media or contact me via my website. The details are in the description below. Thanks for watching. Stay curious and keep learning.